Hello guys, this is Ungaming, that I'm reacting to Boy Ashamed of His Cheap Mom by DharMannStudios, as well as the link to the channel and the video in the description. As always, let's begin, shall we?
Karen holding up the line over a literal dollar.
Do we have a problem here?
Yes! They're not honoring my coupon!
Ma'am, I've already tried it. It's not the register, it's the coupon. I don't know what else you want me to do.
See? What did I tell you? The manager took care of it. All we had to do was ask.
Mom, can we get key lime pie? It's our favorite.
Not for that price. I could make it myself for half that cost. Maybe even less. I'm sure I've got some
Oh,
coupons.
forget it.
Did you see that?
Mom, ew, no.
Ooh, I found something else.
Yeah, I don't think I need to say that. If she was trying to play the game of embarrass your son as much as possible, she would have gotten first place. Like what? At the very least, try to make it quick. Like, you already look dumb because you're trying to get, like, it doesn't, like, the coupons themselves don't matter. The problem is that she's trying to get something from the trash can. Like, that's already bad, you know? Anyway.
Oh my gosh. I'm screaming.
Have a great day, sweetheart.
Bye, sweetheart.
Hey, knock it off.
Nice wheels, Charlie. Think I could get a ride sometime?
GH, can you believe it's the last spring musical of our high school careers? I'm literally crying. Who are you auditioning for?
I'm thinking of switching things up this year and auditioning for The Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh my gosh, I'm literally dead. Obviously, you're auditioning for Dorothy. You're always the leading lady. Save those weird roles for the freaks and geeks.
Yo, dude, your mom is something else. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I wish I was there to have seen it.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you want to see a replay, there are plenty of kids recording.
Hey, aren't you the kid who rode off to school on his tandem bike with his mommy?
Yep, Cotton 4K.
Heather.
Do I even need to say anything? Of course, Dharman, you got to point it out. Of course, you had to really point it out, and unless you instead of letting me figure it out. And I feel like if you really don't know what I'm talking about, then you probably haven't been watching Dharman for like a bit. Because like if you were watching him for like at least a week or two, like just a week or two, you'll probably know what I mean. But like if you don't understand what I'm talking about, anyway, basically, this whole song thing with the close-up basically means that they revealed that she's his crush. I feel like I don't need to say that, since again, I feel like most people who have watched Dharman, like unless you started watching him very recently, there's no way you. But like I wouldn't blame. Anyway.
I thought it was kind of cool. I've never seen a bike like that before.
Yeah, because some of us can actually afford cars.
Kind of weird assumption. Why? How would you know that his mom doesn't have a car? Maybe she just thinks that a bicycle or a bike is, I guess saves her more money, since, I mean, I can't blame them. If they're close to the school, then her riding a bike with him to school isn't that bad. But like, I feel like the embarrassing part wasn't that he was in a car. I feel like the embarrassing part was that, or sorry, I don't think the embarrassing part was that he was on a bike. I think the embarrassing part was that his mom was with him. Because, usually when people ride on a bike to school, they usually ride it alone. They don't ride it with someone else, like a dad or a mom. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Knock it off.
Oh, come on, man.
Dinner time.
This again? Can't we switch it up every now and then?
Sure we can. Let me see.
No, I meant, can't we, like, order Chinese for once?
You mean takeout? Who? That's what you kids like to call hella too much money.
Please never say that again. Oh. Can I have a paper towel? Oh, whoa, it's an emergency.
Hold on.
Okay. Thank you.
Just
Mom!
a sec.
Mom.
There you go.
Oh,
Hey,
Mom. Why do we have to be so cheap all the time? None of my friends' parents do any of this.
we don't need to be wasting our money on material things.
Okay, look, for me to understand, I want to ask a very, very, very simple question. Are they rich or not? Because there's a difference between her being poor, so she wants to save as much money as possible, and her having money but being cheap. There's a difference. If they're poor, then I can kind of understand her. If they're not poor, then yeah, I'm totally against her. But like, I would say that like going as far as getting a bit of tissue and then even splitting that apart, like what? Like the tissue is already made for you to use it. Why would you make it even smaller? Why? Just why? You don't need to go that far. Like at this point, I want to know just how much money she actually makes, because again, this can make a whole lot of difference. Because again, if they're poor, then I can kind of understand why she goes this far. You know, you want to save as much as possible to ensure that you can at least still have a good life. But if she has money, then why do all this? Anyway, let's continue, shall we?
Besides, the most important things in life
You can't,
can't
buy.
buy.
Yes, I know. I've heard it a million times. You know what money can buy? Food that doesn't make me want to vomit. Real kitchen chairs.
Charlie.
Okay, you know what? Now that I think about it, why doesn't she buy kitchen chair? Like, no matter how cheap you can be, I don't think anybody would pass up a kitchen chair, since, you know, that thing is supposed to be used for years. It isn't something like takeout where maybe they can justify it in their minds, as after all, takeout means you only eat it once. But a kitchen chair, that thing could last you for years. You can't even do that? Anyway, let's continue.
Clean off your face. You're a lady, not a barbarian. What have I told you about eating at fancy events? If you can't do it without looking like a slob, then don't eat at all.
Hey, Gigi. Your dad told me a certain someone's birthday's quickly approaching. Any big plans?
Yes, we'll be renting out the Westlake Four Seasons with double Michelin star catering.
What?
What?
I said I wanted a movie night in with you and maybe a friend or two.
I won't be in town. Nonetheless, can you imagine the optics of what it would look like if we did not have an extravagant party? Now suck in your stomach before those hors d'oeuvres help you pop a stitch.
Cheers.
I'm sorry, isn't the whole point of all this about keeping your appearances? After all, rich people have to keep appearances, right? Well, I want to ask a very simple question. Like, you're telling me that how can you keep your appearance or whatever like, how can you keep that reputation if you're scolding your daughter in front of the guests? Like, my guy, at the noise level you were doing, she could clearly hear you. You weren't whispering. Anyway.
My mom's just driving me insane.
Bro, you should just slide through here. Yo, look at this new setup my mom got me.
Bro, that's sick. What? Look what my mom brought home from the dump the other day.
Bro, wait. Bro, what are you...
Okay. You're telling me she found... I would assume that's a CRT TV, right? Yeah, that's probably a CRT TV considering how thick that thing is. Okay. Anyway, like... Yeah, this is probably a CRT. Like, how did she even find that in the dump? Do people even throw this stuff out anymore? Anyway.
What even are those?
Dude, I don't know. Man, my mom just would never spend money like yours. You don't know how good you got it.
Oh, speaking of money. You, finally gonna give in? Get Gigi something? For her birthday, huh?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, man, you can't seriously still have that yearbook photo of her by your bed. You gotta get rid of that thing.
No.
Yeah, this is like this type of stuff is exactly why I question why Darman still does the whole thing of do the close up with the slow motion to show us that that woman is his crush. Like, Darman, do you have to be so unsubtle all the time? Like, I'm pretty sure that this scene alone would have confirmed that she was his crush without the close up and all of that. Like, Darman keeps acting as if he has to spell it out in our faces. And hey guys, she's his crush. Hey, she's his crush. Do you need to spell it out? Can you try to be subtle for once? Like, I'm telling you, like, if you showed me this scene alone, I could immediately tell that yes, Gigi is indeed his crush. Why did you need the close up then? Like, no, but I know your audience is mainly a kids audience, but like, come on, can't you at least try to be somewhat subtle? Anyway.
No, I don't.
Okay. So, what'd you get her?
You okay?
Oh, yeah, no, it's water on the ground or something.
Water, huh?
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't like to be late for things, so.
Maybe you should slow down. Stop and smell the roses for a bit.
Okay, I gotta go.
Are you kidding me right now? My guy, this would have been the perfect opportunity for you to show her the rose. You could have said something like, why don't you spell with me or something. Like, why? Why did you show her the rose right now? That would have been the perfect timing. Like, you know how people say that the comedic timing helps the joke? Well, in this case, it's, I guess you would call it romantic timing, because like the romantic timing for this would have been brilliant if you just showed her the rose. Like, you know what? I don't care if the word doesn't exist. I'm inventing it. I don't care. Like, if there's such thing as a comedic timing, there's definitely romantic timing. And I'm telling you, if you had shown her the rose right now, the romantic timing would have been brilliant. Anyway, let's continue, shall we?
Well, I made her a little gift.
You can't be. Look, I'm sorry.
Oh, that was a flashback. Okay, with these things you can honestly never really tell whether they went to the next day. So anyway.
Sorry, dude. She's loaded. All right, you really think she's gonna be impressed by your little arts and craft project?
Well, I mean,
actually, if you think about it, wouldn't it be the opposite? Because if you think about it, like if she's loaded, then wouldn't an expensive gift just look like any other gift to her compared to something that was made with love and passion? You see how that logic doesn't really make sense? Like his friend is like, hey, she's loaded. She wouldn't be impressed by this. My guy, if she's loaded, then an expensive gift would be like any other gift to her. But a gift that was made with love and passion like this one? Yeah, definitely. Anyway.
I mean, I don't know, I guess not.
It's open, Dave.
Hey! What is No. Still snipping your life away, are ya?
Wow, still showing up uninvited, I see.
What?
What do you want, Davey?
But I can't come by and visit my older sister, make sure she and my little nephew are still kicking, and that the walls haven't caved in on them. Seriously, Cora, this place?
You know, so what if I'm resourceful? You know how we grew up? It's good that I'm cautious with my money.
Cautious? Well, if you're cautious, then that's definitely an extreme version of the word, if I say so myself. Like, cautious or cheap. There's a difference, you know? It's kind of like saying, oh yeah, even though I have $1 million, I am cautious with my money. So I'm gonna make sure to save as much as possible to the point that I don't even make use of the money I have. Like, if you have the money, make use of it. Like, I understand. Save money when you can. Don't blow out money on stuff that doesn't make sense, or don't blow out money when you can save it. I understand that. I'm not saying don't save your money. What I'm saying is that you can't tell me she's saving money. Like, okay, of course she's saving money, but like, doing a version that's so extreme to the point I don't even know if it's supposed to be the same thing. Like, oh yeah, taking the tissue paper and cutting it in half and then cutting that half in half yeah, that's definitely being cautious and not being cheap. Like, there's a fine line between being cautious with your money and being cheap for the sake of saving money that you'll never use. And guess what? He crossed the fine line long ago. Anyway.
We are not two scared little kids watching their mother trying to keep the lights on anymore.
You say that like it was a bad thing.
Yeah, it was horrible.
It wasn't. We had Mom. And she always found a way to make us laugh and feel loved, even if she couldn't keep the lights on.
Hey, Uncle Dave, what's up?
Hey, Charlie boy.
What are you doing here?
I keep asking.
Like, okay, if she came from that type of poverty where you can barely even keep the lights on, then I can kind of understand her. But like, I still don't know how she's doing right now. Because here's the thing. If you're going as far as possible to save money so you can afford rent, afford electricity, stuff like that, then I can completely understand. If you need to do this to be able to afford that type of stuff, which is, the very bare of necessities, then sure, why not? Do it. But if she's kind of well off enough that she doesn't need to do that type of thing, then just don't do it. It's as simple as that. Don't do it. Anyway.
Asking the same thing.
Okay, you know what? If you ever get tired of Mom, you want to shake things up a little this summer, you can come stay with me.
Really?
Not gonna happen.
Well, Mom.
Do you want to get a pizza, though?
Yeah. What about Chinese? Can we do Chinese?
All right, Chinese it is. Let's order now.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Gigi.
Oh, thank you. Happy birthday. Thanks.
Whoa, Leo, what do you think you're doing? I'm gonna give her this gift I made.
You can't do that.
What? Why?
You're gonna humiliate yourself,
Why?
right? She's not gonna like that.
Yeah, she will.
Okay, look, I'm trying to help you. No.
Dude, she's not.
Great. I would have honestly been mad if he had just listened to his friend, because this happens every time. So honestly, good that he stands up for himself and is like, no, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, there he goes.
Ew. Why does it look like he's coming right at us?
Be nice. Charlie's sweet.
Hey. Hi. Hey, Jay. Gigi. Happy birthday. I made you this.
Oh my gosh, you mean a kindergartner made that?
Stop. No, you're right. It's so stupid. You deserve something way better.
And you just humiliated yourself in front of her for the exact opposite reason you wanted. Like, you're telling me just because her friend said that this doesn't work, that means that it doesn't? Like, who are you giving the gift to? Gigi or her friend? Which one? Which one? Tell me. Oh yeah, you're giving it to Gigi, which means that her friend's opinion doesn't matter, you idiot. And he humiliated himself for the reason that he probably didn't want. Anyway.
Don't say anything.
I wasn't coming. Yeah, I got you.
Thanks.
I think just a little to the right.
Okay.
Careful, G. Might step on a bead.
Okay, look, I'm sorry. I wanted to get you something nice.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure her dad will get her something actually nice. But thanks for trying, if you want to call it that.
He's actually out of town. He planned some big party for me, but I'm kind of over the whole birthday extravaganza thing. I want something more low-key.
Look, I got a great idea. Okay, how about we just go to one of our houses and watch movies instead?
That sounds perfect. Maybe we can hang at yours? We're renovating, so the whole house is a big mess.
Right. Yeah, no, my house is good, and it's got the plumbing issue. No. Charlie would love to host. Not right, Charlie?
Like, okay, sure. What I'm reading about, like, it's not to this scene specifically, but it's to the one, like, why does Charlie care so much about what Gigi's friend says? Like, what's weird is that he takes her friend's opinion so seriously as if it's her opinion. Even though, like, my guy, are you trying to give the gift to Gigi or to her friend? Which one? Are you trying to talk to Gigi or her friend? Which one? Because if you're trying to talk to her friend, then that makes sense. But if you're trying to talk to Gigi, why don't you consider her opinion instead of what her friend says? You know? Like, common sense? Like, did common sense just go out the window? Anyway.
No, yeah, sure it is.
No. Dude, why would you do that? Now she's gonna come over to my house and see my house and see my mom and how cheap my mom is and how my mom is.
Relax, all right? Trust me, this party's gonna be way better than that bracelet you made her.
Oh, it better be, or I'm going to end you. I'm gonna end you.
Don't you love it? Oh, I'm so excited you're finally having friends over.
Mom, what is... No, can you go hide in your room while I clean up all of this?
What? No, I want to meet your new friends.
No. You need to go and... No, Mom.
Welcome.
Hey, guys. This is my mom.
You must be the birthday girl. Come in.
It's giving major Salvation Army vibes.
This is so sweet.
I figured you'd all be hungry.
Where did you get this?
Is it on sale?
I'll be right back.
Okay. I hope it's on sale.
Why are you so... I'm sorry, you're telling me that even though she's hosting a birthday party, you didn't even care about getting a cake? Are you being serious right now? You're telling me you didn't even get a birthday cake? She is the definition of being cheap. When I said that she crossed the fine line between cautious and cheap long ago, I was not joking. I feel like I under-exaggerated it at this point. Like, it's definitely bigger than that if she didn't even get a birthday cake.
Do you have anything to drink?
I've got lemonade. Oh, I forgot to pick more up when we did the grocery store run, but you know what? Here's a cool trick you might want to try at home.
Mom.
Just add a little water, mix it all up together, and now you've got double the lemonade. Here you go. Okay.
Did you get new Wi-Fi or something?
Oh, you have to go over in that corner to get the best connection to the neighbors.
Pause. You don't have Wi-Fi?
We canceled it when Roger next door gave us his password. Oh, but you know what? The internet works really well in Charlie's room.
Yup, that is definitely the definition. You really want to depend on your neighbor's Wi-Fi? Really? The more this goes on, the more I realize how cheap she's actually. Anyway.
No. It doesn't work in there anymore.
What? You know what? Everyone just sit down. This is gonna be such a fun party. I have games planned.
I can't do it anymore. I'm moving in with you.
Was it the watery juice or the Wi-Fi that did job?
She made us play Hungry Hungry Hippos.
The board game.
Worse.
3, 2, 1.
What, Charlie? Oh, come on, Charlie.
I'm sorry, you're so cheap to the point that you can't even get the board game? The more this goes on, the more I feel like I'm gonna swear. Like, supposed to be. DharMann, don't push me.
That's me. That's me.
I'm sorry. You can stay as long as you like.
Isn't it kind of weird that we never see his dad? Like, where did his dad go? The picture doesn't include his dad. They never mentioned his dad. Where did his dad go? Is he adopted or something?
Hey, Charlie! I saved your mom some Starbucks napkins, just in case she wants to replace hers.
Don't listen to her. Your mom's quirky. I like her. Actually, would you mind giving this to her for me?
Yeah, of course.
I hope you're doing something nice for your mom for Mother's Day.
I'm actually not gonna be with my mom for Mother's Day. I'm moving in with my uncle for a bit. He should be picking me up soon. He's like super rich.
Yeah, right. He probably drives a, oh, I don't know, Honda Civic or Maybach? Oh my gosh!
Hey, Charlie boy.
So,
Again, I never understood. Is your mom poor, or is she cheap? Which one? Is it both, or is it just her being cheap? Like, is your mom poor or what? Explain that to me. Anyway.
you want to ride?
I have to rehearse for auditions.
I need a ride.
We have to rehearse for auditions.
Oh my chandelier. Oh my.
Hey, are you hungry, Charlie boy? Because we can order anything you want. We just can't forget Katie. Oh, here she is now.
Hey, Charlie. Make yourself at home. Or whatever.
That's your girlfriend? Dude, how did you meet her?
Funny you should ask. You see, excuse me.
Can't you see I'm busy?
That's my car.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'm Katie.
Hello, Katie. I'm Dane.
Wait, so when she found out you have a nice car, she's...
This man can't catch a single red flag even if it's to save his life at this point, huh? Like, do I need to say it? Do I genuinely need to say it? Like, at least, like, I really hope that Charlie doesn't point it out, because, like, I want DharMann to be solo for once. Like, it's pretty clear what she is. Like, if I genuinely need to spill it out, I would be surprised. But you know what? I gotta be, accommodating. I gotta understand that not everybody's gonna get it right away. So essentially, if DharMann doesn't spell it out, he's a gold digger. Like, I'm usually not supposed to spell this type of stuff out since, it's obvious. But I gotta acknowledge that not everyone is gonna get the same thing at the same time. Sometimes people tell me that something is obvious and I don't get it the first time. And I need a while. So, like, understandable if you don't get it immediately.
Started being nice to you?
Right, so, like, girls like security.
Sure.
Right? They just want to be taken care of.
My guy, she was taking photos in front of your car to pretend like it's her car. Come on.
Money provides those things. That's all it is. Now, let's do a little something about this.
Yeah?
Come on.
Okay.
Charlie, I'm home.
Wait a second. What does the note say? I didn't see the second half.
Charlie, I'm home.
How dare you? Like, look, I understand that his mom was cheap and all, but come on. You telling her that you hopefully will never be back is cool. Is cool. Like, him telling her is cool. Like, remember, cheap or not, she's still your mother. She's still the person who took care of you, even if she tried to save money as much as possible to the point that she entered that she very much crossed the point of being cheap. Still, she's your mother, dude. Why are you saying that you hopefully will never be back? Why? Like, okay, sure, saying you'll be back is fine, but hopefully never? I'm sorry, that's straight up cool. That is straight up cruel. Either way, she's your mother, like, why would you say something that would hurt her? Why? Anyway.
What are you waiting for?
And then they're gonna buy him stuff. Yeah, don't care, go.
Yo, dude, I see you, bro. So it looks like your uncle actually hooked you up, like you said,
Of course, bro. Look at this. I am bling.
Love the new look.
Hey, what do you think, Gigi?
It's different.
Well, yeah.
Let me guess, he's gonna find out that money is and everything and that she liked him in the first place because he was being low-key? That's gonna be it, huh? Because let me tell you, that is definitely not the first time. I don't know if a story like that happened within my reacting career, but I definitely remember watching a DharMann video in the past that was something like this. Like, he's trying to impress his crush by appearing super rich and all that, but then he gets a stuck-up attitude, and then he realizes that she liked him in the first place because he was being low-key and modest. Like, it's gonna be something like that, right? And also, it's very clear that her friend is a gold digger. It's very clear. Anyway.
Listen, why don't y'all come over to my uncle's place this weekend? I think we can throw Gigi's birthday party part 2.
Yes, sir.
The sequel. I'm talking pool, a DJ, food and drink, the works.
That's right.
You in?
I know I'm in, bro.
I feel like the guy's so stuck up to the point that he doesn't remember the fact that she literally told him that she was tired of the whole party extravaganza thing. Like, she was tired of that whole thing. She literally told him that. Why would you throw a big party? Like, genuinely, why would you throw that big of a party? Like, she isn't into that. If anything, she's against it. She wants a low-key party for once. Like, I understand you'd want to go a little bit in. You don't want to be fully cheap like how your mom was. But come on, you don't want to throw that big of a party when she quite literally told you she didn't want that. Anyway.
Gigi?
Yeah, totally. It'll be nice to just hang.
Cool. Hey, and I promise it'll be way better than my mom's place, okay?
Speaking of your mom, were you able to give her my card?
Yeah, of course, yeah. All right, I will text y'all the addy, and hey, I got a surprise for you, Gigi, all right? All right.
He's so different now.
What, is her friend gonna pursue him too or something?
Amazing, right? Way better than my mom's place.
I liked your mom's style. It was eclectic. Fun, you know?
Anyway, you ready for that surprise I got you? Hey, everybody, we having a good time?
Oh,
yeah! All right. Gigi, I got you a little special something for your birthday.
Okay, bro. Okay. Butler, I see.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know you see my boy.
She's gonna love it.
Nice. All right, bro, I got you. Don't worry. Get it done. There you go.
Yeah.
Thanks. Excuse me.
Of course. Do I play the card? You know what? I'm playing the card. I don't care. It just so happens that the thank you card happened to be peeking out of the backpack, and then he happened to be there. Wait, isn't that technically a double coincidence? So, like, double card immediately? Double card? You know what? That's a double card. I don't care. 2 cards at the same time. Congratulations, Dhar Mann. Anyway. Okay, so I might as well, like, before we get to a new scene, I might as well explain to you how the card system thing works, either if you didn't understand it or if you're new. Basically, the card system is essentially how many coincidences Dhar Mann did in one video. Just to show you in kind of a fun way how many coincidences this guy has been doing just to keep the plot going forward. And we got 2 coincidences in one. 2 in 1. So 2 cards. Anyway.
Speaking of your mom, were you able to give her my card?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, the guy has went from I understand him to straight up evil. Like, you couldn't even bother to give your mom the card that Gigi made? Really? Really? Like, bro at this point hates his mom. Like, I understand you not liking your mom that much for being cheap, but come on, she's still your mother, dude. Like the fact that he told her in the note that he'll hopefully never be back, and that he didn't even give her Gigi's card, like, I'm sorry, that's straight up evil. Like, my God, she's your mother. You could have at least said goodbye to her or something before you left. Anyway.
Whoa, hold up. Where are you going? We haven't even had cake yet. I just got you a really nice present. You're just gonna bounce?
You can keep it. Just like you kept the card you said you gave to your mom.
Hold on. What's wrong?
Anyone with money could buy me some overpriced charm bracelet. I prefer the guy who made it from scratch with some beads and string.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Gigi, where are you going?
Hey, guys, sorry to interrupt here. Has anyone seen a Katie at this party?
Chad!
Finally! You've been ghosting me for like 2 days. What happened?
I told you not to come here.
Oh, so this is the Chaz you've been texting, huh?
It's Chad.
Yeah, Chad.
Why?
You can't be here, man. No, man, you're not invited. You gotta go. No.
Yup, it's gonna involve the pool.
Get it!
Gigi?
Yo, man, really? I'm playing the card. I am playing the card. What a coincidence that Charlie's mom just so happened to stumble upon Gigi. Wow, what a coincidence. Oh, DharMann, you're pushing me to my nerves at this point. 3 coincidences in one. Really? Already, DharMann? 3 cards? 3 cards? Where are 3 cards right now? Like, DharMann, I used to be surprised when you did 1 card. Now we're at 3, and the previous video or something maybe do 4. Are you kidding me? Oh, let's continue.
What's got you so blue, sweetheart?
It's a long story.
I know a place we can talk. Come on.
Hey, just wanted to come check in on you. How you doing?
Feel fine.
Okay.
Better than fine.
This is the person who looks depressed and probably, if I'm not wrong, has a bottle of alcohol in his hand.
I drive a Maybach. My big account, 2 commas. Look at 2 commas. House, please house. 3 stories. The refrigerator talks to me. Okay, so I'm never alone.
A fridge that talks to you so that you're never alone. Okay, that's honestly just hard. That's just heartbreak.
Using for money.
You couldn't guess that. Like, okay, like I can relatively assume from the comment that Chad made that the guy that I don't, what was his name again? Like wait, what was his? Didn't they say his name earlier?
Come on.
Hey, just wanted to come check in on you. How you doing?
Okay, no, but like anyway, like honestly, the fact that he said, like, why are you surprised that she's using you? Like, oh yeah, she didn't treat you nice until she discovered you drive a Maybach. Wow, what does that mean? And also, like from what Chad said you've ghosted me for like 2 days, which means that you probably wasn't with Charlie's uncle that long, was she? Anyway.
For money.
Okay.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yep, I'm here.
You know something?
What?
You know something? We can buy with money. Love.
You take it from me, guys can really suck sometimes. And I'd like to tell you they get better with age, but that's debatable.
It's not just that. There's all this pressure on me to act a certain way.
Oh, you have a little,
I'm so sorry.
For what? You're eating ice cream. That happens. Look. Woohoo! No big deal. Oh. But seriously, You shouldn't have to change yourself to fit someone else's version of you.
Okay, good life lesson. Like, Darman has definitely did like a million times. Like, he's essentially tried to change it up this time by changing the wording, even though it's the exact same thing. Tell me if you heard this life lesson before. Don't change, or like, okay, I may not get the exact wording right, but like, don't change yourself for other people. Did Darman do that life lesson before? Like, I'm pretty sure he did it before, right? Anyway.
Okay?
You're the best. It's usually really hard for me this time of year.
Let's see what we can do to make it better.
Dear Cora, I wanted to say thank you for such a fun birthday, because honestly, I wasn't even planning on celebrating.
Usually, I feel lonely, even though I'm surrounded by people. But you've made me feel so seen.
Again, like, I kind of the fact that they don't really address the whole his mom being cheap. Because, like, yeah, it's bad that she's being cheap. But I feel like the problem is that they make it look like he was bad for doing all this. He isn't bad for shaming her for being cheap. He's bad for, first of all, not... Okay, so her name is Cora, right? Okay, so first of all, he's bad because, first of all, he didn't give Cora's letter to Gigi. He didn't give her the card, even though Gigi told him to give her the card. And he left her without saying goodbye. And even wrote in his own note, I hopefully never come back. Like, he obviously didn't say that exact thing. Said, be back, and then hopefully never. But, like, you know what I mean. Like, that's the stuff he should be shamed for. Because she's your mother. It doesn't really matter that much if she's cheap. You can't treat her like that. Especially if she's being kind to you. Like, she's being kind to him. The only bad part about her is that she's being really, really, really cheap. But other than that, like, come on, she's your mother. Treat her with some respect. You, like, again, think about it. I'm not saying that he's bad for shaming her for being cheap. I'm saying that he's bad for, first of all, leaving her without notice, not even saying goodbye. And on top of that, like, it's gotta be the same point here. And on top of that, not even, like, even saying in his note, hopefully never coming back. Like, again, he didn't say that in the note exactly, but, like, you know what I mean. He's actually told her, I hopefully never come back. Why? And also, that's only the, like, is it that? That's, oh, no, that's only the first point. The second point is the fact that, oh, yeah. The letter Gigi told him to give to Cora, he never gave Gigi's letter to Cora. Are you kidding me? Gigi instructed you to give your mom the letter. Couldn't you at least have done that? That's what he should be shamed for. She's your mother. Treat her name with some respect. Anyway.
And love to every second that I've spent with you at your home. I really appreciate how you're unapologetically yourself, because you make it a safe space to be silly and carefree. My mom was the closest person to me, and ever since she passed, I've been feeling a void in my life. But thanks to you, that space has felt a little less vacant.
Okay, is it me or are they going a little bit out of character for the mom? You're telling me the mom that doesn't even want to do takeout because it's hella too much money. Her words, not mine. Like, I want to ask a very specific question. Like, you're telling me the same mom who doesn't want to do takeout is buying snacks. I understand that snacks obviously are gonna be way cheaper than takeout and all that, but like, if she thinks takeout is too expensive because it's unnecessary or whatever, why would she want to buy snacks? I feel like that's going a little out of character, but anyway.
Even if only for a brief time. I hope that one day Charlie realizes how lucky he is to have you. Because if I could, I would trade all the money in the world to have my mom back.
Honestly, He really deserves her leaving him. Now, of course, she's gonna be with him by the end. I know that, but like, the fact that she left the party, honestly, I like that because it makes even more. It makes it look even stupider now than the usual stories in this type of mantra does. Because here's the thing: her not liking extravagant parties, like in other stories that follow the same format, it was more of subtle to the point that a person who's only focused on the riches wouldn't notice. But for him, just so you know how much of an idiot he is, she literally told him she didn't want any birthdays extravaganza or whatever. Like, she doesn't essentially like it. She wanted something low key. She doesn't want something that's very extravagant. Like, she quite literally told him that. And then you act like an idiot and do the exact opposite of what you wanted. You deserve that she ghosted you. You deserve it. I know she's gonna be with him by the end, but the fact that she left him at that party honestly makes me feel so good. Like, you honestly deserve it. You knew. She told you that she didn't want any extravaganza. She wanted something low key, and yet you didn't give her that. You deserve it. You deserve everything she did to you. Anyway.
Even if only for a day.
Thanks a million for just being you. You are truly amazing. Love, Gigi. Any chance I can renew my lease?
Sorry, but the unit's no longer available.
Well, I see you didn't miss me at all.
Get in here.
Sorry. Hey. Better go break a leg tonight. My mom's in the front row. And I, remade you something as a little opening night present.
You didn't have to.
Can I just skip all this? Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. She's gonna... Or, you know what? I want to see what happens. But that's the one thing
You are really great in your role. It's like mad weird, but you're killing it.
Thanks.
Why the sudden change? Her friend showed zero development. Why would she even... So she went from calling it weird and that Gigi shouldn't do such a thing, to then going that Gigi's killing it. Isn't that a little bit sudden? Her friend had absolute zero development. Like, I'm pretty sure they didn't even give her friend a name. So, like, why do you have this sudden development? Did something happen off screen? Anyway.
Oh, I'll see you out there. Break a leg.
Charlie, is everything set for tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. Go kill it.
Wait a second. Shouldn't she have green paint on? Because, like, they're doing the Wizard of Oz, right? So, shouldn't she have green paint? Because I'm pretty sure the witch is supposed to have green skin. Or do I just remember every single adaptation in the book wrong? Like, the Wizard of Oz has been adapted so many times to the point that I'm pretty sure the witch is supposed to have green skin, right? Like, she's the one who's supposed to spawn the whole trend of witches having green skin. She's the one who spawned it. So, like, why doesn't Gigi have green paint on her? Why? Anyway. You know what? I'll just watch this part. Maybe some development happen.
Surprise! I sold all of the stuff that Uncle Dave bought me so that we could splurge a little on our favorite desserts. But don't worry, we made all the decorations ourselves.
You did all this for me? Why?
I realized that the most important things in life you can't buy.
Okay, like, I hate the fact that they don't address the fact that his mom was also partially in the wrong. Like, I understand trying to save money, but his mom went way above that. Like, she and his uncle Dave, right? His uncle is right. He and his uncle were on the complete opposite of the spectrum, with her saving every bit of money to the point that she even canceled the Wi-Fi. To the point that she even cuts tissue paper in half and then that half in half. Like, no, that shouldn't be glorified. Like, she should also be held accountable. Like, I definitely like the fact that he was held accountable because the stuff he did to her was straight up evil. Like, you should never treat your mother like that. Like, I don't even need to repeat it. I already said multiple times. So, Unless you guys were somehow not focusing the entire time, you know what I'm talking. Anyway.
And that includes spending quality time with my very eccentric and very awesome mom.
Aww.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh! I got you a card. Try to let her read it first this time, will you?
Oh.
Did I miss?
No, just read it.
Oh, hey, DharMann fam. Make sure to check out this new playlist that's
Playlist? Really? Okay.
video.
Okay, so that's the end, huh? Like, I honestly don't know why DharMann keeps changing up from the blue screen to the black screen. I don't know why, but like, I want to ask a very specific question. Why is his mom not held accountable? Like, she is cheap. You can deny that. She tried to save money in ways that doesn't make sense. Like, again, there's a fine line between being cautious with money, you know, saving money where you can, where it makes sense, stuff like that. You're like, saving your money in places where it makes sense. You're not technically losing anything. I understand that. But the lengths his mom went to are crazy. Like, the fact that they hosted a birthday party, and yet they didn't get the birthday cake. Just get a birthday cake. Like, what is the birthday cake too expensive for you now? Like, she didn't even get proper food. It was straight up just the stuff that was free sampled, right? Or like, even if even if they weren't the free samples, like, really? You really just bought that? Are you genuinely kidding me? Like, his mom should be held accountable for being cheap. She should definitely be held accountable for it, but like, the fact that she wasn't held accountable for it honestly makes that, like, wasn't the whole point of him being ashamed is that she was cheap? Then why didn't they address it? Like, they only made him accountable for the stuff that he did, which I'll repeat for the last time. Like, I'll essentially combine a lot of stuff into one, and then the second one, because, you know, the first one, there are a lot of stuff that's really... So let's compile a lot of stuff into one point before we go to the second. First of all, let's compile this. The fact that he left her without notice. The fact that on his note he says that he hopefully never comes back. Again, not the same thing he wrote, but essentially what he told her. Like, he essentially told her, I hope I never come back to you. And the thank you note that... Okay, wait. You know what? I think this all could be one... So, he didn't even tell her goodbye. He left without notice. Like, mind you, he didn't even bother texting her. And also, guess what? He told her in his note that he hopefully never comes back. And then the second point, the thank you letter that Gigi told him to give to his mother, he didn't give it. Are you kidding me? Like, that's honestly despicable, especially considering the fact that this was around Mother's Day, so it hurt even more than it would usually hurt. Like, honestly, I'm glad that he was held accountable for it, but I'm kind of honestly angry at the same time that his mom wasn't held accountable for her saving tendency. But anyways, like, I would say that honestly, the fact that this video got 3 cards is honestly surprising. Like, this isn't the type of video where I expected for it to have 3 cards, especially because, like, if you don't know, 3 cards is a very large number. Like, at one point before the previous video that I reacted to, that was the limit. That was the highest we'd went, but then the previous video went with 4 cards instead. And again, I'll explain it for the final time if you didn't understand me or if you're new. Even though I explained it once in the video, but anyway, like, the number of cards is essentially the number of coincidences. If there were 3 coincidences in the video, I mean big coincidences, not just small ones. No, big ones. That's the number of cards. Like, 3 big coincidences, 3 cards. Simple as that, right? Like, you know, trying to do it in a bit of a fun way to make it more unique. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll left the most recent video and write the video, YouTube comments. As always, the links to the channel and the video in the description. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.